Are you a mom with a brilliant business idea but no clue where to start? Maybe you've been feeling stuck or overwhelmed, like you're already behind. Let me tell you, you're not alone and you're not too late. Let's go, Mom Boss. It is time to launch like a leader. Welcome to the Mom Boss Circle, where we help ambitious moms like you build successful businesses without sacrificing your family or your sanity. Today's episode is all about taking the guesswork out of launching your business. So whether you're starting from scratch or finally turning your side hustle into something serious, I've got a proven 12-step guide just for you. So get your notebook ready or grab my free Business Start-Up Workbook in the link below, which will help you as you walk through this process. Also, before we dive in, go ahead and hit that like button and hit subscribe so you'll never miss any of the tips that can fast track your success. So let's be real for a moment. Most mompreneurs don't struggle or fail because they aren't smart or aren't talented. They usually struggle because they don't have a clear roadmap, they get stuck in research or perfection mode, or they try to do all the things with no support. They might even feel guilty for investing time and money into their dreams. Sound familiar? If so, take a breath, because I'm about to walk you through the step-by-step plan that works with your life, not against it. Let's break this down into 12 simple steps. I know 12 may sound like a lot, but you only have to do them one by one. Step 1 is clarify your business idea. You want to start by identifying the problem that you're solving and who you're helping, because your business should meet a need or fulfill a specific desire. You're going to start with one clear offer that solves one clear problem. So I want you to ask yourself, what do people already come to me for? What transformation can I help somebody achieve? And as you think about this, you can also use some free tools like ChatGPT to help you with brainstorming your business ideas. So once you have your idea, you're ready for step number 2, and that's choosing your business name. So here's what I want you to do. I want to check for your domain availability. A domain is simply a URL. It's the thing that most of you type after www. You're also going to want to look at things like the trademark database to make sure that the name that you pick isn't going to infringe on somebody else's trademark. And you can also check your state registry to make sure that the business name you can choose can actually be registered with your state. Make sure as you're picking your name that you pick something simple or memorable, and you also want to make sure it reflects your brand and the needs and desires of your audience. Pick something easy to spell and relevant to your audience. As you're going through this process, you can use some free tools like namecheck.com, which is NAMECHK.com, to check your domain and your social handle availability. You can also go to uspto.gov to search for existing trademarks. You can use something like GoDaddy or Namecheap in order to find your domain availability. I also like to take it a step further and make sure that you can own all of your digital property. So that means checking your name on IG, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and any other relevant social platform for your business. Now, moving on to step number 3, and that's registering your business. You're going to want to decide on how you're going to structure your business. There are a couple of main structures. One is a sole proprietorship. There's also an LLC or a limited liability company. You can also have a partnership. So you want to make sure that you're choosing the thing that's right for your situation. And you can consult a legal professional for that or do your own research online. Most new entrepreneurs, though, form an LLC for protection and flexibility. You're going to want to make sure that you register that with your state. One of the free resources that I love to recommend is llcuniversity.com. It provides step-by-step instructions for every state in the US, and it will help you to navigate this process easily. Now on to step number 4, and that is getting your EIN, which stands for your Employer Identification Number. This is your business's ID number that's required to open a business bank account. It's how the IRS is going to associate your business with the income that comes in so they can collect taxes. I know, not great, but totally necessary, and it comes with a lot of benefits down the road. The easiest way for you to get your EIN is to actually go online directly with the IRS and apply for your EIN application. You don't need a bunch of outside help to do this. Go directly to irs.gov and you'll find the instructions there. Now we're on to step number 5, and that is opening a business bank account. Now it's super important that you never mix business and personal money. This step of separating business and personal money is going to help to create credibility as well as simplify your taxes and reduce some financial issues down the road. So you want to make sure you definitely do this. All right, so you can go down to your local bank and ask for a new business account. And you can also look online for some great free options. So Bluevine or Novo doesn't offer any monthly fees for a business banking account. I also like to recommend Axos Bank, AXOS, and then also Mercury Bank and Navy Federal. They have really great business-friendly options. So check them out and pick the one that's right for you. On to step number 6, that is setting up your digital home. You do not need to have a bunch of tech skills and do coding to create a fancy website to start, okay? You just want to begin with a simple landing page that clearly explains what you offer. So a couple of tools that I like to recommend for that, you can actually use Canva sites to create free branded landing pages. You can even do something simple like a link tree or a bio site by Squarespace. And this can list all of your social media handles. If you bought your domain in the step earlier through GoDaddy, you can use Arrow to get your website started quickly with AI. I also like to recommend Hostinger for quick website building. You can use the link below in this episode, and they have great prices on their services. Now for step number 7, this is handling your legal and financial basics. You're going to become a CEO when you start your business. And so you want to make sure that you are starting clean and that you stay clean. So set up your bookkeeping, understand your tax obligations, and get some basic insurance protection. Please don't skip this step. Real businesses are built on real foundations. Some free tools that I like to recommend are Wave. They have free accounting and free invoicing, and Hello Bonsai will give you legal templates and contracts to help you get started. Okay, we're on to step number 8, and that's building your brand. So I want you to think about creating a visual identity that aligns with your values, what you believe in, what you stand for, and your audience, what they're looking for and what they need. Think basic logo, colors, fonts. Canva's going to be your best friend here. It will get you started, and it's very user-friendly. You can use Canva to create your logos, pick your colors, and create some basic social templates. And you can also use the free brand kit feature to stay consistent in all of your social media and marketing communications. We're almost there. We're coming down the home stretch. Now we're on to step number 9. I want you to think about creating and pricing your first offer. Keep it simple and focused. Think about what's the result that I'm going to deliver for my customer. One of my favorite tools to help you do this is ChatGPT. It is great at helping you to think about offers based on your unique skill sets and experience, and even helping you to write the description of what it is that you're selling in a way that's going to appeal to your customers. Step number 10, this is setting up your system for sales. We are in the business of entrepreneurship to make money. So you're going to want to think about how you can do that. It's time to get paid. You're going to need a merchant processor, something like a Stripe or a PayPal, to help collect payments from customers so they can pay using Apple Pay or their credit card or their own PayPal or Venmo account. You also want to think about maybe having a way for customers to schedule appointments with you if that's how your business operates. I love Calendly for this. It's an easy tool that can help people pick appointments based on your availability without all the back and forth on when we're going to meet. Lastly, if you're looking to do some email marketing campaigns, MailerLite, ConvertKit, and even MailChimp are great ways to start. Step number 11, this is where you're going to actually launch your idea and begin learning if what you're offering is something that your audience is looking for. You do not need a big launch, all right? I want you to test your offer with a few trusted people, get feedback, tweak, and then grow it from there. One of the tips that I like to recommend is maybe offer a founding client discount. That way, it gives people an opportunity to get something of value at maybe a lower cost than what they would normally pay for it, but it also gives you the opportunity to collect feedback and testimonials along the way. You made it. We are at step number 12. Step number 12 is all about consistency and consistently marketing so that you have a consistent flow of people that are interested in your product or service. Now for marketing, it can be really overwhelming, so we're going to keep it super simple. I want you to choose 1 to 2 platforms and show up consistently with value. Don't try to be everywhere. Don't try to do everything. Just be present and authentic in a couple of places. If you're new to marketing or that's something that's a little bit overwhelming, again, our friend ChatGPT is a great place to start. You can ask questions on how do I market my product and service? You can ask help for creating a social calendar and things like that. And if posting consistently is something that's also a struggle, you can use tools like Metricool that will help you with your social media planning and give you analytics on what people are reacting to and what your audience wants more of. You can use my affiliate link in this episode description to get a discount at Metricool. I highly recommend them. Here's what I want you to remember. You don't need to be perfect to start. You don't need a full brand board, a 50-page business plan. You just need clarity and consistency, a little courage. You're building something that will bless your family and your future. So don't let fear or perfection steal that from you. If this episode was helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with another entrepreneur that needs this message. I also want you to take a minute to download the free Business Startup Workbook in the description below. Also, please take a moment to comment below with your business idea. I would love to cheer you on. And lastly, please follow us on all of our social channels at the Mom Boss Circle for more real talk, strategies, and support. I'm cheering you on every step of the way. So until next time, launch like a leader, grow like a boss, and keep showing up for your purpose. I'll see you on the flip side.